Hey everybody, I'm rolling through Kansas and heading west through the top of the S, which also is a 5. And I run into a mad crazy monster, Dooley, who's on a motorcycle. He didn't, like when he caught up, I thought maybe he was going to do it on foot. So he's busy doing the Mission 777. And how's that going for you?
That's going pretty well.
How did you come up with that idea?
Well, I was thinking, how do I get away from my family for a little bit of time every day, but not the entire day? So 7 miles was enough, 2 hours-ish a day. My wife was willing to go for it, so she says, yeah, go for it. 7 miles a day.
It's crazy, like 7 miles a day. I could do 7 miles today, but then tomorrow wouldn't be looking good. 7 minutes maybe, and then it'd take me a hot minute. Like when you got rolling with it, how long did it take you to get in a groove? Because I'm sure it's much easier now than it was on January 1st.
Yeah, probably 2 months, honestly. 60-ish days or so was kind of when I stopped thinking about, am I going to be able to finish? Started looking more towards the finish line, but still a long ways to go, not even halfway done yet.
How much weight have you lost during it? Because you look thin and fit.
I started at 170.
You were a big fat dude, but you were.
So I was not 207 pounds like Brett, but I was 170 pounds, and now I'm like 155. So
yeah, so you leaned it down. Now it's all got rid of any of the excess, and you're just down to the lean muscle and going. So that's awesome. What does Brody think of you? He lives right near Brody. So you're in Hayes and he's in Victoria.
That's right.
So
12 miles down
12
the road.
miles.
Yep.
Has he been to your house on his chair with the little motor thing on the front?
He has not been to my house. I have been to his though.
But I wondered if he'd done the 12-mile trek yet on the thing. Is that good for like 15 miles?
Yes, yeah.
His
No, I
battery?
don't think he's convinced himself to go that far yet. But it's coming, I'm sure.
That's a journey. See, I was hoping to meet up with Brody, but he's at his dad's this week, so the timing just didn't work, and that's how life works sometimes. So we're still doing the Brody connection here. So the entire S is dedicated to Brody. So hit the donate button, connected here in the comments, and it's going right to Brody. Everything in the S is, we're wrapping right around Kansas with this 5. So the S, the 5, however you want to look at it, but right around Kansas, so it's kind of cool. So and how do you know Brody? How'd you get involved with Brody? Because this is a pretty good story, I think.
So Brody's stepdad started working at the same company that I do, Midwest Energy, and took a position a long ways west of us, 90 miles west of us. So I still didn't even know him when he started with the company, and he was looking to move closer to home, which is Victoria. And lo and behold, he comes to work at the same shop that I do, and we become acquainted through the crew and everything. Well, then he's gone quite often for medical appointments with one of his girlfriend's sons, which I know really nothing about other than he's gone a lot, and I'm trying not to be nosy, so I'm just leaving it alone. And one day she posts about Brody having Duchenne. Well, I'd already connected the dots with Duchenne and Mile Monsters, but I was not a part of Mile Monsters organization either. So it was kind of the aha moment for me to press play, get involved, and come up to Lebanon, which is right down the road as well, to the annual and meet Riot and do what we did. Got Brody involved with the organization.
That's pretty awesome, and that's how it works with the heroes. There's just, I always say, like, we don't pick heroes, they pick us, and God has a plan and puts people in place where they need to be. And in a little town like Victoria, there's a biker that is connected with Mile Monsters and comes and gets involved and just happens to be in the same town, happens to work with somebody. Like, you can't make that stuff up.
Nope.
Like there's no making it up. That kind of stuff doesn't just happen. It happens because it was meant to happen. So that was a great connection.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man, and I really appreciate everything you're doing to raise things to help Brody, but also just to raise awareness, doing such a massive mission like this of 7 miles a day for the entire year. To do that and to raise the awareness for that eventually helps all kids with DMD, not just Brody, not just Elfie or any of our other heroes. It's kids that we don't even know right now are going to benefit from what you do. So thank you, man.
Yep.
I appreciate it, man. And thanks for coming out today. It's awesome. He came out today, and he goes flying by me right while I'm stuffing my face with something. So I just saw a motorcycle rip by, and then all of a sudden they're turning around. I was like, shit! I was doing 92, and all of a sudden his bike's turning around. I'm like,
kilometers an hour.
Yeah, kilometers. And then I'm slowed down to 73. And all right, 3 towns. I'm like, I'm done with this. So we pulled into a Casey's. I was like, let's just get this over with. And then it's Dooley. I didn't look at my phone the whole time, so figure. So we have a good laugh about it. But we're gonna continue on. But thought that was worth stopping and capturing. Thanks again, my man.
Yeah.
Peace.